in. Good morning.
Okay, have a seat.
This is my resume.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we are going to ask you a few questions.
Okay. Miss Estefania, I have a few questions to ask you. Can you briefly introduce yourself and your background in instrumentation and control?
Okay, I have a diploma in DUE, which is Instrumentation and Plant Control Engineering, with hands-on experience in calibrating, installing, and maintaining some instruments. So I've worked on many systems like PLC, SCADA system, loop tests, and function tests. So I'm passionate about maintenance and calculate all the error. So this is my course of study.
Okay.
Quite
Thank you.
good. So, what motivated you to choose instrumentation and control as a career path?
What motivates me is I've always been interested in how machine and system work together. So instrumentation combines both electrical and mechanisms knowledge with real control, which I find very engaging.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Miss Estefania, how did you hear about this job opportunity?
I found this opportunity on job portal company like FB. I found your company in FB and I was immediately drawn to the companies focused on innovation and quality in automation and process control system.
Okay.
So now I'm going to ask you about your study field. What is the difference between 2-wire, 3-wire, and 4-wire transmitter?
Okay, so 2-wire is power and signal that share the same 2 wires common in loop power transmitter, and the 3-wire is separate wire for power and output, usually used with voltage signal, and the 4-wire is separate wires to power 2 and signal 2 used in higher power voltage.
Okay, Miss. So, can you explain how a PID controller works and where it is used?
PID controller adjusts process variable by calculating the error between the set point and actual value. It uses proportional bands, integrals, derivatives in terms of stabilize the process. It uses the application like temperature, pressure, flow and control the pressure to control the desired process condition.
Okay. So what are the different type of process control loops?
Open loop is no feedback, which is based on motor and operation, while closed loop is feedback from the output is used to control the input, and cascade feed-forward ratio and split range are advanced type.
Okay. Can you explain how to calibrate a pressure transmitter?
To calibrate a pressure transmitter, we need to connect the transmitter to a pressure sources and standard calibrator, and then apply non-pressure value and compare the output signal against expected for until 20 milliamps, and then adjust zero and span as needed, re-verify readings and to ensure the accuracy of the readings.
What is an IP converter and why it is used?
An IP converter is a current to pressure, and converter converts a 4 until 20 milliamp electrical signal into a proportional pneumatic signal which is 3 until 15 psi. It's used to drive the pneumatic control valve in a system where the controller output is electrical.
Okay. How does a PLC differ from a DCS?
PLC is programmable logic controller that is used to fast discrete the controller like packaging machine use the PLC system. And DCS is distribute control system that used to continuous process, which is like chemical plant like OSIM, OM, that more focus on DCS. That is the only answer for me.
Next, what are the types of temperature sensors and where would you use a thermocouple versus an RTD?
Thermocouple are used in high temperature and rough environment, just like furnace, and while RTD is more are used for precise and stable measurement, typically in lower temperature application like HVAC system.
Okay. What is the HART protocol and how does it benefit instrument communication?
HART is a highway adjustable remote transducer that is used a digital communication protocol that overlays digital signal on a 4 until 20 milliamp analog loop, and it allows for remote diagnostic configuration and multiple variable transmission without interfering with the other analog signal.
What is loop checking and how do you perform it?
Loop checking is to ensure every component in a control loop from field device that control the system and that is wired and functioning correctly. It involves simulating input signal and verifying system response and confirming signal integrity through the loop.
Okay. Estefania, what safety practice do you follow while working on live instrumentation system?
I have 5 safety practice,
Okay.
which is always follow lookout or leg out procedure, use proper PPE and insulated tools, verify zero energy before starting work, and the last one is follow explosion proof and intrinsic safely guides in hazard area.
Okay.
So this is the last two interview question for today.
Okay.
You notice erratic readings from a lever transmitter during plant operation. How do you approach troubleshooting it?
First, check the wiring and connection to look for any loose or corroded terminals. And the second one, inspect the process condition like bubbles, using bubbles, foam, or turbulence, which can affect the readings. And the third one is use a handle communicator like HART to check the sensor diagnostic. And the fourth one is, if needed, isolate and simulate the signal to verify transmitter health. And the last one is replace or recalibrate if necessary to find the error.
Can you walk me through a control system project you have worked on from planning to commissioning?
In one project, I was responsible for installing a flow control loop for a water treatment plant. So I started with reviewing PNID and select the suitable flow transmitter and control valve. And then I coordinated with electrical and medical teams for installation. And then I performed loop checking to configure the PNID controller using the PLC and help commission the system. The biggest challenge was during the tuning PNID. like startup, but after several iterations, we achieved stable control. So that was my experience.
Okay, thank you, Miss Estefania.
Okay, that's all for today.
Thank you for interviewing me. I hope I was accepted in this company because I love this job and I would like to gain more experience in this position I'm earning for. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we will recheck your information and will contact you through email or phone contact.
Okay, thank you.